Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris, also known as Boomer, and tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We missed last week due to people being sick, and here we are. What happened last time?
The waffle stayed behind with creepy lady.
We actually didn't write a lot down.
We wandered around the waste. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
I was totally following the right directions.
No doubt about it.
Oh yeah. Winter weather hit for the good.
Mm-hmm. But it didn't bother me because the cold never.
Doesn't bother you anyway?
Exactly.
The last thing that happened was the first day of
Don't you have like
spring.
a magic pair of Ugg boots or something?
The woman that came out of the center column has little to no memory of
Her things.
previously. We have to find her armaments in order to help regain her memories and abilities. Her relatives could possibly be gods/goddesses. And we have no fucking idea what's going on because apparently the entity that Barnabas is trying to follow to at least thank for helping give the inspiration to attain his freedom is the wrong one. We left the Tower of Mages, I believe, and started on our way to the city from
Orman.
the city of Orman from the visions to continue on from Aurora's original mission. And we have been traveling the ways, hoping that we are following Psycho's correct directions.
It's definitely correct.
As far as Psycho believes.
My big takeaway was a man exploded. That was cool.
It's true.
But yeah, that happened.
And Onion now has the wonderful GPS system attached to their back.
Other things.
It's a backpack, but yeah.
How much are you carrying, like, of our stuff?
All of it.
Not as much as you think, because Onion doesn't have that much strength.
And Barnabas cannot carry anything else for anyone else because he has a chest full of monetary value attached to his back.
I think Psycho's carrying the majority of things.
I'm burdenless.
I assumed Dane had a lot of stuff, but
We've been traveling the ways. We eliminated some insectoid things, got some slight food, and then people on horseback came and attacked us and were oddly targetive of certain characters.
And that hurt really bad
They
too.
wanted wear puppy.
Which leads to the question, how close to the edge of the wastes are we?
Also, we almost started a grass fire.
Accidental.
Multiple.
Multiple.
Because we are not currently in character, you guys would know at least, aside from Barnabas and Onion, going into the wastes is illegal.
Yes.
Highly. And there were people on horseback that came in to start hunting characters.
So they've got, I guess, the blessing of...
Or no, they're
Very
just risking the punishment.
People exploded, harvested horse legs, and continued on to the waste journeys.
Tasty.
And I believe that's where we left off.
As we also stated, we're going to start our rolls for 3 days at a time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I need your D12, your
I'll take the
Survival.
first to fuck things up.
survival check.
You've got
Isn't it?
survival checks.
Survival with advantage. System.
I also, at this point, also need a another intelligence check for remembering the map.
I'll take the D12 if you want.
Okay.
It's a guess.
Why did you reroll that one?
Because it was cops.
Was
This one was, it was kind of.
19.
So that one's 65%.
Green's gonna be first.
Yeah, that's my survival
Bubble
check.
or the clear one is second. Oval
So
is third.
that's a
I only need 1d12.
Oh, I thought you said you needed 3. I'm sorry.
No,
The
it's for
one
3
will be
days.
For 3 days.
My bad.
I got a 12 on survival.
Okay.
As for the D12, it's a 7.
And for intelligence, I don't suppose that's the one that we can do as
That you cannot help with each other. That's you yourself remembering the map.
I don't remember shit.
ready to separate.
Yeah.
So we.
Those that have seen the map can do the check.
So that's basically everyone but Finn and Barnabas.
You said it's an intelligence roll?
Yep.
So it's a natural 20 for a 23.
Okay.
And that is a 13 for a 13.
Technically it's an 11, but still pretty average.
Okay. So you start your day's journeys. Weather-wise, it's definitely warming up.
Yay!
Thank God.
Uh,
Sorry. Thank
you're
God.
still traveling through what looks like plains land with like little hills here and there. Looking behind you, it's almost like like when you were traveling through the desert part of the waste. No matter which direction you look, it all looks the same.
Yeah.
It's flat. You can see like a little bump here and there, but like it almost looks like it goes forever.
Mhm.
We still have the sun coming up midday
Woo!
with the 2 moons at night.
Speaking of the nighttime, how many watches do we need to do? Just one per?
Just one for so first, second, and third watch for the 3 days.
Okay. So,
My first watch is dirty 20.
Okay.
mine is a 8.
Okay.
Third watch. Mint gets a dirty 20 for third watch.
Okay.
And on the travel routes, would Barnabas need to make extra perception checks to see if he can spot the landmarks that Psycho has stated?
That's part of the survival flag.
Thank you.
So at the end of your first 3 days, Dane, you are looking around and nothing appears to be familiar from the map.
Do I have a idea of how far back things started kind of differing?
No idea.
I'm sorry.
So, things are definitely not matching up with the map now.
Tried.
That's good.
I'm gonna send Mint like up into the sky to see if he can see anything that resembles some sort of landmark we could follow.
Okay.
Maybe a perception check.
For that distance that you're looking for, it'd be a perception at disadvantage.
Okay, and he has advantage on perception checks, so that's just normal roll then.
While this is going on, because I'm going to take a bit. Barnabas is going to toss his sticks and try to pray to whatever has been giving him visions, even though he does not know who the fuck or what the fuck it is.
Okay.
A 19 from Mint.
I'm a failure.
Though Barnabas does not like the gods, he at least wants to meet the one that helped him to like him.
Okay. Give me a D100 on that.
31. Okay. Tossing the sticks and saying, please, give us some fucking help. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I don't know who the fuck these people are. I just want to say hello. Thank you. Lead me to you so I can see your face.
Accurate.
I don't do a good Scottish accent. Barnabas just sounds like Shrek.
No,
Pass that over to Paige.
you sound like the
It's
Lucky
that one,
Charms
right?
character.
Oh, Banana. Don't lost my lucky charms. There's a stark difference between a Scottish accent and an Irish accent. It's just if I try to speak in a Scottish accent, unless I'm just reading sentences, the Scottish turns Irish. Scottish is a lot heavier on consonant implications, and Irish is a lot heavier on vowel implications.
Like
and
clanging.
because Hooray being from the US, your abruptness and speech patterns enunciate more vowels, and it's just an instinctual thing. So you can talk like this the entire time, but if you try to do it more, it becomes more natural and easygoing to start talking as though you're using vowels.
Lame.
Learning speech patterns in order to
Nope.
attempt to
Also, I
get
don't know.
into voice acting.
Huh?
I don't know what that word was that you wrote
Yes,
there. That's why I put the question mark.
Oh.
I like how the pupper is hanging out with the person that's playing the pupper.
There you go. So that you can figure out what.
Manifest.
I just flip the card over.
Oh.
So you throw the sticks down, and they drop to the ground. But there's no discernible like arrow or anything like they have before.
I do it every night and sleep, but this is one of those. Yeah, there's time. Please. Barnabas is feeling lost and dismayed.
That smile looks creepy outside of character.
The smile is just like, what the heck do I do with this? But Dane definitely has a look of consternation on his face. Very. I heard another fucking voice just now.
What did it say this time? Gesundheit.
Thank you.
You're hearing voices.
Apparently, I am. He says you're praying to the wrong person.
I've heard that a couple times.
So you're.
I don't know who the
God's
fuck
talking
I'm
to you
praying
now.
to.
I don't know who it is. I don't recognize the voice.
I don't know who I'm praying to. I don't know what the fuck I'm praying to. I'm just asking whatever the fuck told me to can run from Theron. Trying to ask that.
I'm told that there are riddles and lies, but the riddles and lies are being told to me in the same process, so.
It'd be fucking nice to know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing this for.
Everything I've heard, gods don't act in
Just
direct
fly by the
ways.
seat of your pants, figure it out later. That's my motto.
I can only walk.
Anybody else want to help me with this?
He means that you just need to do what your gut tells you to.
My gut tells me that I'm fucking hungry.
Sorry, Onion, I knew that one was lost before you even left your lips.
He's saying go in a
So
random
am I, buddy. So am I.
process things.
A random process?
Yeah, just randomly do things.
I mean, not fully random.
Yeah, I'm about to say, oh, it's fully random.
No, I want to see what he's gonna do.
0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Barnabas starts heading to the right.
Survival people, is that correct?
Oh!
Is that what you think?
I was just told, do the random thought that seems right.
Yeah.
And we haven't fucking seen shite
Can we just follow him?
since we
Also,
left.
Mint had a 19. Was there anything from that?
Nope.
Yeah, I want to
There,
make sure about that one. For sure.
there's literally nothing noteworthy around us at all.
So we're in a world of nothingness?
And Barnabas, as he starts going to the
This is
right,
familiar.
is thinking, Oraman, 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 Oraman. Just in his head constantly.
We'll
Trying
do
to see how
bonus
he tries
stuff.
to do it.
Because he was told before they left the Tower of Mages, we can't tell you a direction, you'll get there when you get there, whatever. He's just thinking the name over and over as he just aimlessly walks to his direct right.
So if we were traveling in one direction, we are now going perpendicular to that.
We have not seen any landmarks that has been told. Just been following what we believe. And Barnabas was just told, follow his random gut.
I mean, we can go for 3 days and see what happens.
Sticks kept him alive, so maybe this will.
Styx also told him words that didn't properly match up.
Like
You're alive.
mini?
That's also why Barnabas has a look of dismay on his face, because that was the last time he heard from the Styx.
It's like you got a pet rock.
He's been fetching clues from Styx.
So, D12.
I did the first one.
5.
Need
Do you want to
a
assist me or you?
survival roll.
My dice hate me today.
Mine might hate me, so.
I feel like you're gonna want this one to be good.
Alright. Well, 17, so. 18.
I've
You travel a
decided
day in the general direction of what Barnabas has pointed you towards.
that-
And in that day, something just doesn't feel right. You feel like you are going in the wrong direction.
Cool.
So, just.
That's more information than we had.
It is.
And out of character question, the survival rolls, do they have to be done by somebody that's seen the map?
No, the survival does not have to be done by somebody who's seen the map. It's just better. You have a higher. Your DC is lower if you've seen the map.
So we're definitely not going in the right way.
Mhm.
I like your idea. We're definitely going in the wrong direction.
I gave him the idea.
Got it.
Should we go in a
Nobody
random
cares.
direction to the... Which way?
Where exactly is Orman? You said Orman's in the waste, technically.
It's what we were told is that it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was about to say if we could figure out where north is, we could go by the logic of just pretending, waste here, look for the borders.
Yeah, except it's the waste of this. So the borders could be
Because
100 years that way.
We don't know, man.
It's longer than a few of the people. Can Barnabas try and remember any landmarks that may have been on the map?
Since Barnabas has never seen the map,
It's based off of what Psycho said. I asked only just in case it's a possibility.
give me.
Oh, please say intelligence at disadvantage.
Don't tell
Give me a history roll.
Close enough.
Straight.
He's about to go to CR.
That's a nat 20 for a.
Negative.
Are you gonna start speaking normally?
No.
So, this is a natural 20 for a total of 18.
It would have
On
been
history.
27 if I would have done
Because
it.
So
the only advantage I get is for Fae Fiends and Undead.
hearing the like you ask about the map again, and people describe it to you, and you're like, oh yeah, I've seen those, and it's all places that they've all passed.
Would it be able to be recalled from prior to Tower of Mages?
That's what I'm saying. Is like everything that you've ever passed that you recognize, they've
Yeah.
passed as well.
It's because if they've seen the map and know, go to this location, go to this
Oh, the
location, go
power
to
of
this
hindsight.
location,
Yeah.
backtracking through the map to, well, I remember this part, it was right here, and then going from there.
Right.
And if we've only been traveling in certain directions for amounts of days, we can backtrack, go back, and then follow.
Do you remember how many days in which directions we were going?
Artemis doesn't remember shit.
I'm pretty sure it was
This
like
is the
12.
out of character for smarter characters.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was like 12 days. Because we rolled, what, 4 times for 3 days?
Yeah, actually, maybe more than that.
We've
No,
been
you're-
going for a while.
You're at about 16 days in the waste away from.
It's a matter of trying to get to locations of remembrance and then continuing.
You okay, buddy?
Barnabas doesn't know shit. Trying to remember goes, oh, I remember the cross cliffs that split and looks like two faces going together.
That's
That was like
Yeah.
2 days before I met you guys.
What?
I'm down to a single ration.
Oh no!
I'm down to the
Didn't
last
feed
piece
me.
of horse leg.
So that everybody watching the stream understands what's going on, my dog is wandering around under the tables.
I'm out of rations.
I,
We're sharing.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So you should
And-
have some more stuff.
Don't eat me.
No,
Because I was sharing my rations. with you two.
well, we would have had to eat the horse first because the horse would go bad.
Well, this is the fourth day, so this is where I'm. Yeah.
So we're good?
For now.
This is the last day, so we're gonna
Yeah.
have to start foraging,
Or creating.
attempting to.
I have 6.
So, do you lot want to backtrack to where I remember, and then go from there?
That's
Or-
way too far.
Because we haven't seen shite since.
What's the topography been like?
Maybe
Let's say.
maybe we like draw a triangle.
I was just gonna say if we turned about face and head
Left.
where
The way we
were,
came.
back the way we came, but then keep going.
Keep going that way. And then maybe feel like we're going the right way.
We were going this way. We went this way.
Oh,
I'm saying we go.
But like, if we were going this way, I turn and we went that way. So we go back that way. Back.
Yes.
Sure.
Barnabas
Let's
is
do that
doing
way.
his best to understand.
Yes.
Back a day.
Backtrack a day.
Backtrack a day, and then proceed. Keep going that direction if we can.
Okay.
So instead of the right, we're going the left. that he turned?
Yeah.
Okay.
Barnabas was told, find this group, follow them, there will be many.
Many what?
Well, there were many.
Oh. Oh yeah, you.
Yeah.
I remember that. You had confusion over it. There was. He thought
And
we'd
he
be
was
tiny.
told,
There were
follow
many.
this group.
There were many kobolds. So
And that was the last thing that the sticks and words on the ground said to him. Don't know if it mechanically matters, but he is doing that every night.
Well, I'm keeping like
It's
That's
I
part
don't
of my
know if I need
roles.
to roll or
nope, those are part of my roles that I'm doing of whether anything happens or not.
not. Okay.
So when we do stop,
The sticks are king.
Adain will, I guess, at the
You should make a
Beginning.
plank out of it.
of his
Or
watch.
make blank out of it.
Yeah, it'd be right at the end, because then he won't have to be worried about watching, but he will try and sit and meditate and reach out mentally to whoever's been talking to him.
I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Shit. And because we have hit our final portions of rations,
Jesus.
after the long rest is finished and we're going into the final set of rests, Barnabas is going to be foraging for the group.
mint as well, or just onion?
Just over.
21.
13.
5.
16.
14.
Did you add your saving throw?
Yep.
So we know how Ben
Yeah.
is.
Okay, so 21,
13.
13,
16.
14.
so 2.
Me and him probably dead.
I don't think it's gonna work like that. I think. I've got to guess.
And then survival check to forage, correct?
Well, let's see
Or
what happens
attempt.
here first.
Yeah.
I'm at least gonna roll to get out of the way.
Wisdom's one of my best strengths, too.
Hand that over to Paige afterwards.
Hand it to Paige.
Yep.
Oh, so
Yeah, they only do that fast.
Onion looks at Paige and kind of. Or Adain,
Yeah.
sorry.
you're good.
Kind of discern a direction.
What is happening?
I think we should take a rest. Take some water real quick.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Mint into the air.
What is happening?
Just kind of feeling
Any disadvantage?
No.
Well, if we're being watched, and shouldn't we just keep going?
Letting
Maybe we would alert the
Excalibur.
Hmm.
Excalibur.
Scouter.
Oh, Scout. I thought you said Excalibur.
I totally thought he said Excalibur too.
Big filth.
30-20.
I don't see anything.
Yes.
Secret.
Why do you two look so alarmed?
Agreed.
The survival check for foraging was a 25 total.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out the rules for it of how many people forage for or able to.
So typically when you forage, you are foraging for yourself.
Okay.
So
It's an attempt to be able to forage to at least keep us from starvation.
Right.
And it's us from starving.
right.
Barnabas
24?
came up to 25.
25.
Barnabas came up to them on the brink of starvation.
Give me a dexterity check. with your proficiency.
Nice.
Bitch, open up. There we go. Sturdy check there. With
Shit.
proficiency?
Yep.
24 total.
Foraging. Through the day, it's one of those, you don't really, like, there's not a lot of plant life or anything like that. But you are able to catch these weird rodent amalgamations.
From the whole Gopher Village.
You
I was
just
thinking
kill an
bird
Eevee?
dogs.
That and it is they come out of the ground, and it's one of those you're just able to barely catch it.
He's playing whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
And if I need to, I will be burning through my transformations in order to do this. Like,
Well, that was
whatever.
the dex check was to see if you could snag them before they went back in the hole.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Can we watch this?
No, it's definitely one of those, like, you're walking and like you see him like wander off for a second, and he dives to the ground and like comes
Dives to
back
the
with,
ground
like, a
and-
little with a little creature.
What you got there, Barney?
Wheat rat. I'll make a mean wheat rat stew.
Wheat rat.
Beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Cool.
And it doesn't matter if it's an Eevee as long as it's not a Vaporeon. Thank you for eating pasta.
Poppy pasta.
It was creepy.
I guess just be keeping an eye out.
You still didn't answer our question.
We did answer it.
And-
you asked what was up. We said we feel like someone's watching us.
Oh. Sorry, I was
Has
distracted.
Onion told Barnabas about the need for fresh blood?
There's something worth trying to feel.
I assume that would have been like
No.
shown at some point.
Barnabas is dumb.
Has not been explicitly said.
I have been his meal in my sleep without me knowing.
If Onion were to express to Barnabas at any point that it needs to be alive, or
It doesn't necessarily need to be alive to feed. It would need to be alive for me to heal.
then that's fine. If it would have needed to been alive to feed, it would Barnabas would choke it out for
It
unconsciousness
would be the first one
and
to
let
kill.
you feed. If not, it's pull it up, snap the neck.
His ears.
It's basically, I can use the blood as a ration,
That's
whereas you use the meat.
that's what I needed.
Yeah.
And whether or not it would have been configured.
I mean, I imagine that's the simplest way to rule that.
We have a weird party.
We do.
You have a half vampire, a werewolf, a college brat, a runaway, and a cop.
Ex-cop.
Thanks.
Sorry, ex-investigator.
Thank you.
I need your next 3 days.
Who's D12ing this one?
I will do the survival check.
Intelligence is for each person.
We're not doing the intelligence. We just need the
Okay.
D12.
5.
15 for survival.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Oh, he's just enjoying my shoe.
Okay. I was wondering what he's licking.
I
Like,
didn't wonder what that sounded
I could
15.
hear it, and I'm
There's
just
something
like,
on my shoes he just loves.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was clicking from the family.
no. Like,
He's not here.
I could hear it, and I knew what it was, and I was just like ignoring it for a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I can't ignore ignoring the fact that my dog's licking something.
That's just me breathing heavy. Alright, guys, I'm a mouth breather.
Is that?
You wouldn't happen to have a charging block, would you?
What?
Charging block?
You guys need to learn to charge your phones at night.
Yeah, it turns out that the cord that I have does not charge very well.
Planned obsolescence, huh?
And what was the D12 roll?
5.
Do we still feel that?
It's a one-time thing.
Is that one time thing?
Oh, are you on an iPhone?
Yes.
Here.
Oh, sweet.
Just like, yeah.
Android for the win.
Wait. I felt like we were being watched. No central direction. Nobody was around us.
You, sir, have a stalker.
This onion.
And we both good with Arcana. I'm gonna.
Shaking the
Onion is going to. Oh, that's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Onion is going to toss it to Dane that we were being stried on.
Oh. Do an Arcana check to see if that sounds familiar.
What?
Oh my god! It was on a 19 and then rolled over to the 1.
Yeah, but not ones don't count on
No.
ability checks.
No, for sure. But I'm sure
It was
a
brain cell.
7 isn't going to do much.
No,
I mean, it could have been worse.
The little
It could have been
dice.
Barnabas doing it and had a -1.
Yeah.
I mean, this was just Onion guessing from the
Yeah,
context.
some of it is just-
A
I mean, that's-
scry?
your guess is best, and that was if he could know exactly what scrying was and whether it would make sense to him, but he's not sure.
Ooh.
Does it make sense to me? I'm assuming he said this out loud.
The implications of what
I
you
said it
just
out
said.
loud, but mostly to a Dane, so you would have had to have been listening.
Yeah.
And next off, you're not you're not 100% sure because you didn't feel the
Yeah.
same instance that they did.
I mean,
There is a very distinct
Feeling.
And the
I
last
could-
time people
I could
walking,
try
they
an
were on
Arcana check
horseback
on my
coming
own.
after and shooting.
but
You
Onion's
found
guess
some
is
friend.
so the way that I typically work it,
Yeah.
Another interpretation.
you're
of it, too.
if you as a player / what you think your character would do,
Yeah.
you can suss that out to an extent. But if it's one of those where like somebody else is bringing something to a character's attention, then that's when a roll happens.
Hmm.
Because if you think that Onion would know what scrying is,
I mean-
that's what the way you said it is. Well, I think we might have been scryed on. Means you're not 100% sure,
yeah.
which means you're not going to make a roll because the roll is moot at that point because you already
Whereas-
made your statement.
Whereas with a Dane,
That
with
makes
his
sense.
background, he would not have, he investigated magical deaths. That doesn't involve scrying or anything. So.
I just assumed that I would know because of college.
Is that a common
You just
thing?
missed the
What being
Yeah.
cried on?
check.
Yes, to an extent. But the thing is if you've
gotta
never
hit
had
the
it
shit.
happen or you've never really witnessed it,
Like Dungeons and Dragons got some aquamancy, huh? That's sick.
so like for the normal person, if they get scryed on, they have no idea that it's ever happened. So even if you've been taught about scrying, unless you felt the thing,
Oh, makes sense.
that's the thing is like because when it happens, it is like that brief feeling of like if you catch it, it's like that. The best way to describe it is where you get that shiver of like
You're being watched.
you're being watched and you don't know it.
Haunted house
You're
stuff like
at
you
a
said.
bar
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
people are looking at you, but you don't realize it. Versus you're at the bar and you can feel somebody staring at you.
Yeah, that's
But
happened.
when you look back,
Separate-
nobody is
Never
looking.
rated go
That extra sense that we all
That
have.
weird extra sense of somebody staring at you, and you can feel prying eyes. Oops.
Where was he at?
And you can
What are you
feel the
doing?
prying
Are
eyes
you stuck?
versus
Or are you-
somebody just glancing
No, I
and
think I
looking in
caught
your
his
direction
ball.
and you don't catch on.
Hey, buddy.
And here's the fun thing about him. All it takes is like a little bit of pressure, and he thinks he's being like deftly destroyed.
So he's a drama queen.
Yes.
But he's the
Still
cutest
so
little
much
drama
so,
queen.
if I pick him up at just the right way, to where he's uncomfortable, but it's not it's definitely not hurting him. He will
Scream like
and I'm like, all I've done is pick you up, buddy. And it is like all I do is pick him up and like as soon as he screams, I just say, "What did I do?" And he's not saying does anything else. It's just the like, I didn't want to be picked up, or like they picked me up in an awkward way, and I just wanted to be.
Very vocal about
No,
what he
you
wants.
cannot
Yeah.
have that. Nicotine is bad for puppies.
So
I don't condone that.
he is definitely like weird. I mean, he is my dog.
It's just
so.
Fritzy loves Uncle Brian.
Okay.
Anywho, sorry.
So yeah, like
Are you
For-
done with that ball?
for your character, like you know what scrying is, but since you didn't feel it, you aren't 100% like.
You aren't aware.
Even though
that
they
it happened.
describe it,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, I might be scrying, but like again, it's the
It also
Uh,
could
There's
have
also
been,
like 5 other spells that could be too.
yeah.
and it also could have been the werewolf stalking around the camp during watch.
Fair enough.
And Onion is less sure that
And
if
it is
the
if people
shrine is
wake
more
up,
saying shrine is
it
a
is.
general term for we were being
When you
watched
guys
by
wake up,
magic.
Transform
Like,
because he's
They are
stalking
very
around
unsure of
the
whatever
camp.
it was.
Is there a passive feeling, that kind of stuff, like energy or anything like that? Is that
Passive
anything?
perception.
Really? That's interesting. Like as far as
And,
magic,
and saving.
Yeah.
Generally.
like
Thing is, my passive perception is 13, and that's way less than what I rolled, or actually exactly what I
reminds me of
rolled.
Bleach. His spiritual pressure is so high.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's a good way to interpret it.
Yeah.
Being able to register spiritual pressure in Bleach is an essence of passive perception.
Which
Nerd.
makes sense in a magical
I'll
setting.
make you watch it.
Oh, Bleach is great.
So
Yes.
we continue our journey for the
Indeed.
next 3 days.
Indeed.
Barnabas is leading,
We
following
had a
the
five
directions
for
of
the-
Psycho, Adane, and anybody else that wants to pitch in.
I need your survival checks on
I've got survival.
being able to find food. Because it sounds like everybody is out of food.
Yeah, I think now we are.
Um,
yeah,
All of
Is
us.
that
According.
I have like
one person or everybody?
3 days.
Is it been
It's
3
gonna
days
have to be
already?
more than one person that rolls because one person foraging can only
Ah.
forage for up to I think 3 people.
Okay, that's what I was trying to find because I know Rangers got a weird thing with their natural terrain, but that's the only information I
Yeah,
got.
yeah. See, rangers can provide for their whole party, and that's part
If
of
they're in their
having a
natural
ranger.
terrain, they can forage for up to 10
And you said
people.
that checks survival.
But that's the
Yeah.
only thing I can find.
So I would pick 2 of you to be able to find the food for everybody.
And it would be the druid and the
Yeah.
blood hunter that have the higher ones, right?
Nope.
I don't know.
I don't have survival at all.
Neither do I.
Those,
Mine plus
pretty
3.
sure those two rolled first. So.
Yeah,
Mr. Wolfie has a 26
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, I rolled a
because natural
13
20s don't
on
count.
You have what?
still eating good.
13.
13? Okay.
I find you tree bark and we make a stew. Because we have access to water.
So
And we're lucky for that.
We could just eat
Survival
mayonnaise for a
potatoes
whole
are-
day.
We have to have water. It's a base necessity for travel.
We got the jug.
And literally just wheat, grass, and everything will provide enough nutrients to keep you from starving.
Can we summon up some puree rations?
Well,
Great for studying for the
you can
apocalypse.
make good berry, but we were going to try and save that as like a last.
Well, I mean,
Let's
the jug.
not use leveled spells.
No, I mean, can we use the
If-
jug to like
if we
summon jams or
cannot-
ration?
No.
no.
You can only use the jug once a day, and we have to use it for water.
Yep.
Because you guys are out of water rations too.
Yes, you did. There you go.
Yeah,
So,
you guys have gotten to the point where
It's
We
looking
need a
rough.
cleric for create food and water,
yeah.
or a druid that has access to that spell. I know you do.
But that's still the whole you want to
Level
really use a
spell.
spell.
Yeah.
God knows.
Want to risk it?
I think we probably need to at some point.
Well, that's why we're foraging. It's
so
if we cannot
Mhm.
get the food from foraging, there's a last ditch effort of either good berry or create food and water.
druids could do create food and water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you are able to forage some again, it's one of those you do get like a creature, whether it be a bird or
Snap the neck, throw it to onion,
um,
Sometimes
cook it on the spit.
and you're able to find a little bit of herbs and like mushrooms to be able to make soups. And that's basically what you guys are going to be living off of, is doing soups.
Frodo sheep.
Um,
And now you guys
It's
Very turtle
see
soup.
exactly why when you first met Barnabas, he was so emaciated. That's what he had been doing the entire time.
I mean, feeding off the blood of small game is pretty much what Anya did for 20 years. So,
There you go.
Yeah, it's just Onion's only half alive.
So
and
we
also
exsanguinate
like
it for
half
you?
Barnabas' size.
So we just exsanguinate our game for you. That's all.
Well, I
you need?
mean, you gotta do it anyways.
Yeah, true.
Anytime he's catching
You just
something,
pour it over Onion's head.
anytime he's
You're waiting
catching
out.
something, it's snap the neck and throw it.
Thing
Because
is,
if
my
he's throwing
druid
it
can
live, it can
purify
run away.
food and water, find plants and animals, or create food or create and destroy water.
They're all over one.
Also, apologies at internet. Barnabas is not PETA friendly.
What? Oh, yeah.
I hate to say it, if we're talking about foraging for food, there's nothing.
There is nothing PETA friendly.
We're only eating
some
vegan.
point in your life,
You have to break down and cut your losses.
yeah.
There's no tofulopes out in the wilds.
Like, I'm sorry, if we hunt all the wild game within a 50-mile radius,
Why do you think he?
horses,
why do you
cows,
think-
sheep,
I think
donkeys,
my character is literally
dogs,
kind of
Anyway.
cats.
D12.
so with. I'll do it.
You can say
Fine.
it's one of you two.
4. Don't want to
Well.
use a ritual spell though.
Here we go. Weather. The weather. Yes, it has been getting better the last couple of days.
And suddenly,
Now we have a storm.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
We have a storm, but is it in one of the wastes literal raining cats and dogs?
Are you gonna stand outside to see?
yes.
Or we have to do watches?
Okay. As you are standing out, and it is one of those, you see the storm coming beforehand. Are you going to hunker down, or
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
so you pitch your tent, set everything up, and start to do your watches? And it does come before nightfall hits. So you are all able to see the fact that in the storm, not only do you get water, which is typical for
Any weather.
Keys are being gone.
occasionally you get you'll see hail, which is
Sorry, buddy.
pretty typical as well.
Ooh, my favorite kind of.
But the fun part of it is mushrooms fall from the sky.
Are they edible mushrooms? Do they look
That would be a
poisonous?
survival check.
I thought you didn't like
Yeah,
mushrooms.
yeah.
Fish, and it's odd as you see as they fall, and it is the like you're going, really, but then it disappears before it hits the ground.
Yeah.
But it looks like cows are like coming out of the sky. And it's not like a cow. It's like multiple cows, but they never hit the ground. Like they get so close and they just, and it's not like they get sucked back up or
And they
anything like
phase
that.
through.
They just phase into nothing.
What the?
We're in the middle of a moon soon.
Oh.
I'm sorry. The cows disappear. Do the fish and mushrooms?
Some of them, yes.
Some of them do not.
Barnabas will forego actively pursuing the watch to gather as much as he can within. It's not a quarter. It's a 16th to an 1/8 of a mile from the camp.
Okay.
So during his 2 or 3 hour stint, I'm not sure exactly how long it is, gathering as much, he has pulled everybody's mess kits out, opened them, removed all the items so it can catch water as well.
Okay.
Would it help if I helped?
I don't know how many people are awake.
This is happening during midday.
Oh.
You are actually having to lose travel time.
Oh, then 100% he's fetching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the
Our bags are getting. I mean, you know, we had a ration bag. It's empty, so start throwing shit in that.
Yeah.
Opening the chest that has the monetary value of whatever we have in it to throw the rations in there as well.
Collect as much as possible.
Barnabas will return to camp with a cod in his mouth just hanging out.
Following it.
Full wolf form, just salmon.
So, you take half a day and the rest of the night to let the storm pass you. The next day, it is sunny. Slight breeze behind it. But everything seems normal. At least for the waste.
That's fine. We have fresh water. We have food for a bit.
Let's say how much
Good.
you want to say we gathered.
Give me a survival check at advantage.
$24.
Plus 6.
And when I hit level 8,
What do you want?
I think he needs to possibly go potty, but it's one of those.
if necessary, we can always do
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna probably take a quick break after this. So you're able to get 6 days of rations per person.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be rough after the 3rd day. Oh, we could just do it.
Yeah, let's say you can smoke the fish and
Smoking,
stir fry
stew.
the mushrooms.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
just
gonna-
as a
Take a quick break, and I'm gonna take my puppy out to use the potty, and then it's about time for him to go to bed. And we'll be right back with some more D&D in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris, and we're going to continue our session of D&D. So, last we left off, we had witnessed our first storm of the waste. We now have 6 days of rations per person.
Huzzah! Add that to your inventory.
Did he just knock over your water bottle?
It's closed.
Yes.
And now Princess was just knocking it around.
So just sit right there.
Somebody is angry that I stopped. giving
Let's see.
weapons.
You're the D12. What am I do?
I think you're up.
No,
Next
that
up,
doesn't work.
we have our next 3 days of journey.
So survival roll.
I help.
17.
Oh, today is also your your next intelligence check.
Oh.
So every 10 day.
Wait,
So it's just flat.
You and I can't do the
right?
intelligence check.
we didn't see now.
Onion gets distracted by a
19.
bird.
19.
19.
Or
What was the survival check?
17.
17, 19. And our D12.
8.
8.
Barnabas can just help keep on a track of direction from like, hey, let's go this way. Okay. Well, we've got to go around this hill, but it's going to be this. Or we backtrack this way and let's retrace our steps.
Okay.
But neither of us have seen the map, so we're just going off of what they say.
No. Sure.
I was really hoping your random direction was going to work. That would have been awesome.
Barnabas,
Yes.
what is your wisdom score?
Just walking backwards at a different point.
I believe it is. Yeah, I was right. It's a 16.
What's your intelligence score?
7. He got street smarts. He ain't got book smarts.
Yeah, well, he's not so smart.
After the second day of travel,
Mhm.
you wake up and the sticks have an arrow. For the first time in weeks.
Barnabas is not going to touch the sticks. Whoever is on watch, if it is either him or whoever's going to be waking up,
Yeah.
immediately showing them the sticks of, it's the first time since right before I met you lot. It's telling me to go somewhere. It's telling me to go this.
Which is sort of the direction, but not quite the direction you were headed.
Kind of off kilter.
Yeah.
Is there any message or anything with it?
Nope.
So the last time it gave me a pointer, and then it said, there will be many. That's all I need to kill the short ones. So Onion was in the shoes, so it didn't look like one of the small ones.
Hmm.
No, mini, M-A-N. And it kind of looks like an arrow, but it's fucked up.
So why? Yes.
Why what?
I was waiting for that to happen.
Short.
Hmm.
Mini.
Hmm.
Oh, that way.
Onion is actively
Nobody
taking
touch
in
shit.
the names of the letters because, well, they can read. They never learn the names of the letters.
And while everybody is breaking camp, he is guarding the arrow so it doesn't get fucked up. What's this broken? Told you. The sticks tell me where to go. Told you.
We didn't doubt you, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, you guys haven't seen it. So Barnabas starts. He picks up the sticks and heads that direction.
What if you're doing it in your sleep? Like sleepwalking?
I don't think he would have been able to write
When you're
those
asleep,
messages
you're-
in
you're
his
laying down.
No. You don't sleepwalk?
Also, I don't
Just a
write,
thought.
I don't spell words good.
That would be the kicker, yes.
The rest of
And I'm
your
just waiting for you guys to feel like, oh, don't go that way in the back of your head.
the rest of your trip is uneventful. Next 3 days.
Say evident pep in his step now.
Next 3 days?
I'm
Back
skipping
to
along.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna be skipping along.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in the merriment phase, aren't you?
I'm in spring, yeah.
$22 for survival.
You continue in what you think is still the same direction as the sticks. um, the weather stays about the same. On the second night, you hear what sounds like thunder from a distance.
There's a storm coming.
College kid just gained like 70 years.
I know. You'd be worn out too if you were in the woods for a whole 10 months.
smells like rain's on its way.
And I'm alone.
Rain. It smells like rain's on its way.
Does your big toe hurt?
Yeah. All of my toes hurt. I've been walking on them for months.
Right. Now, hear me out. We haven't tried it yet. What if I hit the blue one? You're not getting the fucking belt off of me. You can try it. I'll fuck you up. But what if I touch the blue one? A black one makes it go light dark. What's the blue one do? I hear thunder. Low buckle said,
Give me a DC
Stormy
for a
shit.
wisdom saving throw.
Huh?
Give me a DC for a wisdom saving throw.
what if it makes it turn off?
What if it makes you explode?
Turn
Because
off.
dudes that
Or
are
turns
hunting
you blue.
Yeah.
What are we?
Because Onion, in their very curious, fun-loving stage they are in now, is noticing they're talking about the bell and is thinking, "I just
Pointing
go-
directly at the blue gem
and
on the
Why
belt.
don't I just go and press one of the buttons myself?"
Go for 15.
Because Lobot said gods and blue is stiff.
Exactly 15.
I told you, I promised you, I wouldn't do it without you guys saying yes, or if you're all fucked up. What if I push the button?
I want to see him do it.
I'm going to
I'm
put
gonna
mint in the backpack.
I'm gonna walk 50 feet that way.
I'm gonna do the same
Fucking
but with
push
a grin
it
on my face. I'm going with a Dane, but with a grin on my face.
And I'm just gonna stand there like, are you really gonna do it?
Like, a Dane's just done. It's like, fucking do it. I don't care now.
So Dan said, fucking do it.
Do it.
Barnabas was waiting for a yes or no. And a Dane said, fucking do it. So as the Dane is walking away, 20 or so feet, pushes the blue button. All Barnabas knows is that the black one makes it go light dark. And Barnabas gets hit with a lightning bolt directly.
That's how the blue dragon emerges.
And then I immediately get to pull in the most awkward character.
Okay. 19 hit you.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
What is happening?
Well, if we're on Mars, he wouldn't have had his shield ready. So yeah, it hits easy.
So, next up, give me a dexterity saving throw. And anybody who's in a 15-foot radius of Barnabas.
I'm outside of it.
Yes.
Outside. I don't know where you would be. You said that you're standing next to me watching.
Yeah.
I need all that are in a 15-foot radius to give me a.
With Onion's paranoia, Onion probably would have walked away.
Also, their curiosity would have kept them at least somewhat close.
That's
I'm,
true.
I'm hanging with
first,
you
I'm
all
gonna
after
roll to
this.
see how close Onion is. Just to.
I'd say D6 times 5,
Yeah, that makes sense.
max of 30 feet.
Oh, they are right next to you.
You're just staring at the belt.
It's dexterity, you said?
Are we the
Dexterity
party
saving
now?
throw.
That's 12.
It mints in the backpack. Does that protect them?
Nope. So it's based on your.
Mine alone. Got it.
13.
It's cooking fish.
Ah! Hmm,
If I have to res
that would be...
3 of you guys and put myself in even
That's
more
11.
dead.
Okay, so two failures, one success. Almost immediately above, and it's not like a small area. Like even Edane and Finn are now stuck in another one of those storms where fish, cows, mushrooms, but there is a direct lightning strike that hits the belt. Those that succeeded, which is
Psycho.
Psycho, takes half damage.
Does this mean we can collect again? All
This
right.
way.
Oh, rations.
Those that failed, it is 34 HP as the lightning hits you.
Half of 30.
Do we smell the
17.
ozone's like
17.
nickel smell before it hits?
No.
In Barnabas's attempt to save face, is there enough time to possibly do a Crimson Right before people look back at him?
Do what?
I mean, imagine we were walking away because that's how I was going 50 feet.
I'm
Barnabas's
watching grinning.
Crimson Right is lightning. Lightning struck, and to possibly save face to kind of make it look like he got a power up, can he do a Crimson Right on his longsword?
Give me a deception check.
I'm gonna have to do that anyways.
Is it even possible for him to deceive the people who are watching this happen?
Depends, because the deception, I rolled an 11, which means it's 10.
I guess we're rolling.
I think all of our passive
Yes.
is on that.
Yeah.
Shit. So
Then
I need-
positive wisdom.
it's a
Insight checks.
yeah, it's a
That's it.
10 plus your wisdom score.
13.
11.
11. Yeah. So you see him like you all get struck by lightning. And it is the like, and you see him like
It's draws a longsword.
No, I think that.
Uh-huh.
I have the power.
Uh-huh.
You also see Barnabas is really fucked up.
Your hair's on fire!
I'm gonna be like, yeah, you do, buddy.
You see Onion's eye twitching as they feel in their backpack, and there is not a fairy dragon there.
Did that kill Mint?
I'll just send him back to the netherworld.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's
All right, but hear me out.
Happy spring.
Hear me out. We got more fish.
So what's your AC without your shield?
17.
Alright, that's another one.
What?
I need,
Oh no.
I need another dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
What?
Okay.
Alright. Is that for all three of them?
Yeah.
Well, been useful though.
Jesus.
And now that the lightning struck, is there a possibility to start smelling more lightning? Because you can smell lightning coming. It has a slight
You
ozone.
can. Welcome to the waste, where it is not typical lightning, and welcome to the fact you activated the belt,
I-
which is not typical lightning.
I just wanted to make sure. Because things are about to change
Does me
very,
rolling
very
even
fast.
matter? Oh wait, yes it
Oh.
does. If I can resist the damage, I might be able to stay up because my death thing.
Things are about to get very different very fast.
You pissed yourself off.
I mean,
Alright, so I have my deck save. And I already know I'm going to have to do another roll.
I'm 20 feet away.
So, 17 on the die. Means 23 for the deck save.
Okay, so saved.
Okay, I'm good on that.
Saved.
I have 15.
Saved. Lucky all of you. So it was 34.
So 17.
17 again.
okay, so what's 17 plus 5?
22.
And at that, I immediately run
22?
away.
So 20. I have to make a DC 22 Charisma saving throw or go down. I did not make that. I go down.
With that, I throw a healing potion at him while I'm running away.
Ritzy.
Barnabas will frantically push the button, or attempt to, as he's going to grab Onion and start taking off
So,
away from the rest of the people.
Tissue.
Huh?
Tissue.
tissue.
Paper towel.
Paper towel.
I immediately run away after the second time it hits me.
So I need.
We got very lucky.
You're healing?
I do, but only for me.
Tomorrow.
I need a dexterity check.
Or
Oh, so,
Oh, no.
No, just from him.
no.
Because he's trying to like push a button on this thing where it's got like
As-
six of them like all next to each other.
And do I need to do it at disadvantage since I'm doing this as I'm going to grab on?
No. I'm not gonna punish you that bad.
Just making sure. And check not saving throw, correct?
Yep.
22.
I have a healing spirit, but it's
Okay.
a third level.
You're able
so-
to push the one button and just the one button. And as soon as he does, the cloud.
We have a last ditch effort if things get very, very bad and I'm in the front.
You just gonna run up and grab the guy and hit the button?
Oh, hit the button as I'm like right there in front of the guy.
You're like us. Well, never mind.
Okay, so what's happening?
You have a healing potion?
I'm dragging
I
you.
do have a healing potion.
You are now, I believe, 15 feet farther in the direction opposite of a Dane then. Psycho is 25 feet away. Psycho said she moved 10 feet out.
So I need
Here we go.
Psycho said he moved 10 feet out.
a death saving throw.
One success.
What's everybody doing?
I waited.
That's
I will say, I waited for people to move.
I have a potion of healing.
Fucking hell! Help!
I force it down Onion's throat.
Okay. Which one is it?
You said that with such glee.
Regular.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4. Yep.
Who's rolling
And
up?
as soon as Psycho gets the onion, one of this is
Uh,
dashing away just in case.
Either one.
Give me a second.
Either one of you can roll.
Bless you.
Jesus Christ.
7 plus
2. So 9.
Mhm. And then
Then
Barnabas is now 30 feet away from you.
and then with that, I move away from everyone and cast Healing Spirit to surround myself at 3rd level.
What's the aura for healing spirits? Like 5 feet?
Mm-hmm.
People have to walk in and out.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
but it's while I'm casting it that I'll move.
give me that wonderful save.
Listen, Brian personally loves chaos, and this is great for him. This is bad for the player characters.
Sorry, it's
I was a little
2nd
disappointed
level.
in the belt.
That's why.
I thought it would do something else.
Onion is going to stand up
That's a 9.
and
Roll a
look-
D100.
Oh, the belt would be fucking amazing if we had a party full of people with dark vision. Well, everything goes pitch black when you
No, I
hit
see.
the
71.
black gem.
Please don't be fire again. Please don't be fire again.
That's a different table this time.
And now we have white, red, and green still going through.
What's the duration of your spell?
It is a bonus action
Green
up
could
to
kill people.
1 minute of concentration.
Your
60
spell's
foot
duration
by
is
5
double.
foot.
Wow. You get your healing spirit now for 2 minutes.
And it's 60 foot by 5 foot, so.
Oh,
You cast it 60 feet away.
Yeah.
5 foot.
5 foot radius.
Oh. What does your healing spirit look like, if I can ask?
What did I say it looked like?
I don't remember. That's why I'm asking. Was it a little, like, Arctic fox?
No.
Yeah, something like that.
polar bear?
Like a Finnick?
Yeah, it was a Finnick.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Because you're an Arctic druid, that's right.
Mhm.
So,
I was just gonna say, I think the rationale between Nadine saying that is surely Barnabas has been asking at least for 2 hours every day. You know, just spending that time going.
Mm-hmm.
And so finally, Nadine's just like, do it, just
Give
go.
me your arm.
Barnabas is 30 foot away from you.
Onion is walking towards Barnabas.
And, like, he's actively moving away from everybody because he doesn't know if the belt is off or not.
Onion is following.
Also, your blood
Finn
test,
is
right?
watching.
No, I passed my wisdom
Oh.
save. And when he gets, like, 90 foot away, he's dropping to his knees and, like, panicking. Because he did it again.
It's 1d6 per.
He
per
fucked
round,
people up, and the
so-
last time he fucked people up, he lost control. He obliterated the shit out of Psycho, and now his action caused Onion to get hurt.
Insight.
Does that mean that we're next?
When Barnabas falls to his knees, Onion is going to stop and turn back around.
I need to go check my features right fast in case you decide to fuck me up.
Onion wasn't planning to like actively attack.
I can roll it 3 times. 4 times, actually.
Well, I guess it depends on what you consider actively attacking.
It's 1 plus my spell modifier.
I feel like you just backhanded
Okay.
him really good.
So that was 3 plus 4
You know, Onion was going to say, "Give me your arm."
plus 8. Yeah. That's 3 times?
No, yeah, that was 3. So you do one more, and then
Yep, and that's 5. So.
13.
Boop.
You,
And
you also
still-
see Barnabas clutching the sides of his head.
And he's just like, watching all this.
He's like, I told you!
Frick told you.
Hey, Finn,
Yeah?
can I see your arm for a second?
No.
Start walking back to where the clouds were and seeing if there is anything to gather. Because we're gonna have to rest for an hour, so I don't know.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You get this arm, you catch these hands.
It doesn't hurt that much, I promise.
Do you not want to be bitten?
No.
It's
It depends on the context.
Is it gonna do
the
anything to
healing.
me?
What?
Is it gonna do anything to me if you do?
Depends.
After about 5 minutes, Barnabas
It'll
will
make you
come
feel a little
back
bit
to
weaker,
the
but
collective
not like it's gonna kill you.
with. It's be up to you. With the belt in hand, if he can remove it.
Yeah.
Okay. And throws the belt at Psycho,
Ow.
who is the smart one of the group,
You always want to do the don't you?
Da-da-da-da.
and is
Where
just repeatedly saying, "I'm sorry, I'm
Bloodthirst.
sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry" to Onion.
Did we learn not to push buttons? We don't know what happens to them?
So is
I'm
Dane
sorry, I'm
actually
sorry,
going
I'm
to
sorry,
armor?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
And Barney, look, everything's
Dane didn't
fine.
get touched, so
Caveat to this thing, it's raining food
So
again.
it's
not
a
anymore.
It
Push
was raining food. There's stuff to gather.
No,
There,
that's what he said.
there is no caveat.
so this is a melee attack.
That
it
whole
does.
thing was pointless.
1 piercing and 1d6 necrotic. Your hit point maximum is reduced by the amount of necrotic done. So
I mean, you can do it to Barnabas if you need to, because he's directly in front of you.
After
"I'm
seeing him
sorry,
break
I'm sorry,
down-
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
after seeing him break down, Onion's not doing that.
Well, you guys have seen it before already.
Right.
If he
But
gets his blood,
Dane also didn't get touched at all, so
It has to be a voluntary gift.
oh, okay. I was about to say, how many amalgamations is this guy gonna be?
So
Because if it were going to
you
be,
take 1 piercing and 2
don't know.
necrotic,
because there's no full moon in the waste.
and I regain hit points equal to the necrotic dealt.
Oh, fuck.
And your HP is reduced by 2.
You're gonna be like that thing from Underworld.
'Cause
oh yeah.
I forgot that blood brothered. Way back when you threw away your badge.
Yeah.
There's no full moons in the waste.
Are you chewing on things you shouldn't be,
Yeah,
sir?
thank you. He didn't like that. He goes,
That was me.
Prince. Oh, it was
What
you.
was he chewing on?
The cord.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was chewing on the tag of the cord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he's got something small in his mouth.
Puppy hang out with the puppy character.
So, funny thing is, this actually seems to perk Onion up a lot more than normally drinking blood does.
Ooh.
You've never seen Onion drink, like, living blood before.
Yeah, because all the small game I keep giving you have their necks snapped.
Barney tastes good.
Well, there's no full moons in the waste, so
Oh, you do have something still.
we can possibly leave the
Ah.
wastes.
Got it.
It be a full
What
moon.
is that?
It's
Piece
plastic.
of plastic. Probably chewing off the tie end.
I don't know what it is, but
Sad time to come for my keys.
We can leave the waste and it be a full moon and you will bow. No, Fritz. No.
So a character that's not a blood hunter, they catch something like that.
Oh,
There are
you just get
benefits,
lycanthropy.
Are there benefits?
Yeah.
It's
There are a
drawbacks.
lot of drawbacks.
I mean, I was aware rat once,
Show me the power.
Depends on what kind of lycanthropy you get. There are multiple types. You have were sharks, were tigers, were rats, were bears, were boars. Were bears are the best because they're lawful good in nature. So you can just, on a full moon, lycanthropy out and accidentally build an orphanage.
Oh,
Where
Okay.
wolves
Or chaotic
are,
evil.
I believe, lawful neutral, and they just go to eat. They go to hunt, kill, and feast.
When I was a were rat, I
werewolves.
ate a whole entire person.
Werewolves are chaotic,
So,
Or what?
are chaotic evil.
Oh, chaotic evil. Thank you, not lawful neutral. So yeah,
I was just looking at the
chaotic
SRD
evil.
recently.
That's where wolves they go to kill. No remorse, no feelings, nothing. Where bears, lawful neutral, or lawful good, you build an orphanage. Where rats are just greedy and sentient.
eats all the farm.
Where sharks are also chaotic evil and do the same things as werewolves.
where shark seems like? What if you do not drown?
Stuck in a desert.
It is Barnabas caught lycanthropy. Barnabas has something talking to him that has given him a boon, not a curse.
No, sir.
Barnabas wants to think. Anywho,
Thankfully for Onion, most of these forms of lycanthropy only affect humanoids. Which is good because they got enough on their own curses.
So,
sorry.
what are we going to do?
I think we should take a short rest.
Yes.
Therapy.
Yeah, therapy. And then continue on.
You know how the belt psycho.
So you go ahead and
So you can make the stupid decisions now.
one of the smart ones.
Like, not pushing.
Unless we believe we're going into a fight that we have preparedness for, and then give me the belt back. I'll just...
Yeah, hope you can get by now.
I feel like it only works in the waist.
I can make an improvised weapon out of fish.
Oh.
I can slap somebody with a fish and deal 1+ strength.
Okay, so let's do our short rest.
Fuck you!
17.
Someone just roll in the game.
9 is 14.
Do what?
Did someone just roll in the game?
I hit the short rest button, and it
Oh.
did it automatically. Because
I just got a notification pop up from D&D
Yeah,
Beyond.
sorry.
It's like I didn't do anything.
So, you don't add anything when you use healing dice for short rest, right?
It's the dice plus your con.
If you go to the short rest thing, it'll tell you what you had.
32.
that brings Onion.
19 plus 13 is 32, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. 1,
Well, I'm better now.
Onion is at exactly half health.
because my dices were green, black, green, black. 1 twice.
Ugh.
I feel sick.
What's he doing?
Now he's actually chewing on the
Well, he knows he's not
Tag.
supposed to, though.
of the power cord.
Fritzy. We're gonna go to Tom and... Yeah, you know Daddy got up, so you're in trouble.
The page.
Everybody.
You remember when I said it would be the most intriguing but disturbing character?
Go into Tom and, buddy.
You remember that unnerving thing that I used to do with you going, hello, Paige?
Oh no.
Take the absolute most neutral thing you can think of. Male physique, feministic features, shave the head so you can't have a masculine feminine haircut.
Dr. Manhattan.
As androgynous as you can get.
Mouse.
And we'll talk to you like this the entire time. You said your name was Adain? Hello, Adain. It's a pleasure to meet you, Adain. And you're... If Barnabas were to happen to die,
Yeah.
like right now,
Okay.
I have an idea for the backup character.
So you continue your journeys.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of your day is uneventful.
Thank heavens.
But what's the green button do?
Don't push
No.
nothing.
I'm
No,
trying to make a
no, no.
joke because I'm sorry. That's why I don't have the belt. Look, Psycho has it.
Tomorrow, you're getting me wood to make charcoal.
What you need that for?
I can get you wood
So-
right now.
Be able to resummon them.
Literal wood.
Oh. How many people have really big, like satchels and baggies?
No, kind of.
I'll start scooping the gold into people's bags so I can start breaking down the chest for wood.
I don't think that's... okay.
When we go to camp, that's what he's doing. Like, he's going over to everybody. When camp gets set up for the night, Barnabas is taking the gold out by handfuls, putting it in people's... Like,
Here's the fun part about camp.
Mhm.
Also, you are out of Tinder.
Barnabas is moving gold into people's bags and starts breaking down the chest.
Like, you can't make a fire.
Well,
Using
you know
any
what?
amount of wood to set in front of an onion. Wood from the chest in front of an onion. Maybe. There's a bunch of grass around here.
We need a fire more, unfortunately. So puts the wood where the fire pit would be.
Hmm.
And prestidigitation.
Say, if not that, I can do a firebolt.
You still have, like, flint
Yeah.
steel.
Yeah.
You just don't have any... You've run out of kindling to, like, make fires. There's not been... While in this plain land, there are no bushes or anything to, like... It is... Now, you have enough grass, and probably dead grass, around that you could use as, like, starter.
Niner.
But you have no, like...
Build it.
Yeah.
So we're burning that chest.
We can.
What about the cloak?
I don't think it will
Onion
burn.
looks fucking amazing with it.
I don't know. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice, though, man.
I don't think it will burn. It's a magical item.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit. A little more about
You
that.
see
tonight.
how it waves whenever Onion's like speaking sternly. Barnabas will be staying up with Onion to learn how to properly make the charcoal for mint.
Well, I
or
don't think
trying to at least.
I don't know if we have enough wood to do that tonight.
But you can at least show him the starts of how to make it, and hope that Barnabas retains that information.
Yeah, that can be done.
I don't remember
Barnabas
what
builds
monster.
really fucking.
First watch?
Oh wait.
That dive you.
If you are going to be teaching Barnabas and we're on watch together,
13.
neither of us actually get a watch. If we're actively doing something besides our job.
Alright,
So
13.
then you just take it.
so
Okay.
We can do a watch instead of.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
I did the second watch, so.
Oh, okay. Sounds
You'll
good.
need to-
Or
no,
You and
both of
Barnabas
you
sleep through the night, and when we wake up,
It's
you learn
dark.
how to collect.
Oh, right. He's gonna be
What to look
third
for.
watch.
Is there a modifier for this? I forget.
Perception.
And Barnabas will roll for
And then the
intelligence
lowest one.
and see if he retains.
17.
First watch?
Holy- Yeah.
First watch was 13.
Second watch?
I got a 4.
Third watch?
17.
Yes.
When everybody wakes up, if nothing happens through the night,
Uh-huh.
Barnabas is going to be asking Onion to show him what to look for charcoal to get mint back, and try to retain that information.
Okay.
But this all depends on what happens in the night. Because who knows, we could stomp on the fire and everything get kicked out, and then we all have to just cuddle naked together to conserve heat.
Well, luckily it's getting warmer out. So. We're not in the desert.
We're just laying sprawled out, basking in our own loneliness.
22 to hit. Finn.
Me?
Oof.
22 hit you.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
Barnabas?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not sure what I think.
You take 15 piercing damage. You wake up to see what looks like a black dog in the tent with you, latched onto your leg.
Little shit.
I don't know.
Have we had a long rest since the lightning bolt, or is this the same night?
No, you've had a long rest.
Okay.
Okay, thank heavens.
because that makes a massive difference.
Nope.
A difference of like 10 HP of whether or not Barnabas turns on the party.
Switch watches this happening.
Second watch.
He's on third. You were watching.
I wake everybody up.
You don't even know
I
that.
would say you don't know what's happening.
Oh shit!
Which means unequip, 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 unequip.
I now need initiative from everyone.
Hey.
Forget about the line. 6.
And unless you are opting to sleep in your armor for an evening,
It's underneath this
nobody is.
Yeah, last time you said it was over.
Onion doesn't have armor anyway.
25 to 20. 15 to 20.
16. And Mr. DM, if you would please remind me, was it the rule of you can sleep in your armor for
That's
one
lovely.
night, and if you do it more than that, you get
Yes.
a level?
That's
Thank you.
correct. 10 to 15.
11.
12.
Oh,
Barnabas would be doing it every like 4 or 5.
5 to 10.
9.
What we got, Psycho?
So Psycho, on watch, is just kind of staring out into space.
That goes with
Yeah,
four.
right, you were.
That goes with that 4 of perception. Probably fell asleep. Yeah.
No, that's always starting their sleep.
So,
What's
Your
going
squeaks are
on?
appreciated.
Just throw Psycho out with the trash.
Oh wow. And it rolled well.
yeah.
You got an 8.
Well, I think we know how Finn's getting, don't we?
Why would the dog want to eat him?
That's a good question.
9 to hit.
You don't
no.
have your armor on.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
shit.
It,
So,
it unequipped.
unarmored is just 10 plus your dexterity.
So I don't even need to worry about that. Okay, so 10 plus dexterity is 13. So no, that's bye. Sorry.
Hey!
8 to hit.
No.
Finn, or Barnabas, you're up.
Does Barnabas wake up to the what the fuck?
Yeah.
Rousing over, seeing the weird dog. He is going to reach over and grab the longsword and from prone slash at it.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're from prone.
Because he
Disadvantage
just
doesn't
woke up.
matter. It's 2 2s. Equip, you bitch.
No.
I believe it's a +8. Please let me check. I'm sorry. 10 to hit.
No.
And going from that, standing with the momentum to slash again. Disadvantage or no?
You will not get your second attack due to the fact you woke up.
Thank you. And poised, ready to strike.
Finn. So you get bit the first time, and then all of a sudden you just see these teeth come out of the darkness, and then you see a second pair of teeth come out of the darkness.
What the fuck is going on? I'm slashing at the thing attached to my leg. Does that work with dual wielding? Do I get both? Or no?
No. Just roll 1 attack.
Okay. So this is the one dagger.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
This
That is 9. So 15 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 7 damage.
Okay. So he's got the second dagger. Dual wielding.
You can do it as a bonus action
Okay.
to use the other.
Oh, hey, yeah. Sorry, cunning action? Wait, no.
No, that's just how the
You just use your bonus action to do the attack.
What, I get it?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Right, I'm hitting
So
again.
you were woken up first round.
Quite appropriately.
Yeah.
Alright, so
So you get your full actions this round. Everybody else is waking up.
that's
this
20 to hit. And 6 damage.
Dane, you hear a scream.
Instantly.
This thing is attached to me, right?
No. Like, it's bit
Okay,
you
good.
and, like, let go.
Alright, good.
Just trying to take some.
So is it near enough for me, or are we too?
If Finn was asleep, we would have all been in the tent, correct?
Yeah, you're all in the tent except for
Psycho.
Psycho.
Who's snoring?
You're on watch.
What you get for roll how much a year?
Barnabas can't say shit because he's still embarrassed about attacking a comrade.
So you make out this, like, it's hard to make it out. As it looks sort of like a giant dog. And then when you look a second time, like, there's two.
I guess what I was trying to ask is, would I be able to go in for an attack, or do I need to like throw?
You can go in for attack.
Okay. So
Because, I mean, if you think about it,
You're
that
in
tent
this.
is not that.
yeah,
It's like a 10 by 10?
It's a 15 by 15.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, a pretty decent sized tent then.
it's missing.
Okay.
I had something, but when I went to pick it up, it rolled, and I don't know what it was, so it's missing.
Barnabas and Onion can be laying against one side of the tent, head to head, with feet going out towards the edges, and still not touch the sides.
Of course, Onion doesn't even lay down. They meditate at night,
No,
so
Barnabas and you,
Onion, you're up.
because neither of us are
Is-
taller than 7 foot.
pulled back into reality from their
I'm taller.
meditation,
I'm
a bit disoriented.
5'11".
What? Does the dark vision help me see these creatures better than they are?
Nope.
Sorry, 6'5".
Welcome to Creatures That Live in the Darkness.
Can I see this thing or these things at all?
Yeah, you can.
What?
I want to do a classic
Okay.
reference here.
Then I need it to make an intelligence saving throw.
Save me. Oh, God.
13.
That is a failure. So that's a 4 on a cantrip,
Okay.
and it takes 4 psychic damage and subtracts 1d4 for the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
As I reach into this thing's mind and try to push it away from us.
Okay. Psycho, you hear screaming coming from the tent, and you are
Jolted.
jolted awake, even though you were. It's that like.
I'm gonna be like, I was not asleep. How far away am I from them?
Probably like 10, 15 feet.
Okay. I open the flap of the tent.
There are black dogs.
There are 2 black dogs.
There are two
And a
black
lot
dogs.
of shirtless men and a clothed onion.
Just magic missile. Darkness. Classic reference.
I prime a savagery. One of the dogs.
Okay. Roll the hit.
That's what, 20
That hits.
something?
Are you hitting the one that's already been injured? Or
Yeah.
The other one?
Yeah, I might as well. It's probably the first one I see, anyways. So, and I do 2d10.
Also need a primal savagery as a spell, correct?
Yes.
It's a
Cantrip.
cantrip.
I still need that d20.
Yeah, as long as you don't roll a 1.
So, for the damage,
We're all
it's
gonna Ooh, hit the blue button.
9, 10, 11.
No.
No, we'll burn the
11.
10.
11 acid damage.
Acid?
Oh god!
Oh, we're all gonna die.
Or whatever, poison damage, whatever the hell it is.
It's
It's
No.
whether you choose. I think it's poison or acid.
Yeah,
Your choice.
it's your choice on poison or acid.
I think.
It just says skull crossbone.
So
what is it?
you choose whether or not you're attacking with your teeth or your claws.
Corrosive attack.
Okay, it's 1d10 acid damage.
Yes, that's,
It's acid damage.
yeah,
Okay.
it's, so it's 11 acid damage.
It's
Okay.
the beast.
And I rolled a 1 on a
Beast
cantrip.
can grow.
Okay, roll a one d100.
She rolled a one.
At the entrance of the tent that we are all in.
That's a 40.
40.
Yeah. It's the beast.
Wee.
Oh gosh.
How much damage do you like? What is it you do?
It was 11
No. What's your damage that you do? 1d10 or 2d10?
2d10.
It's 2d10.
Excellent.
I forgot to do more, to use my second dice for the. It doesn't matter. Mine's literally not for damage anyways.
It bounces back and hits you for twice as much.
Do you add anything to it?
Nope, it's just straight to d10.
So you take 6 acid damage.
Oh shit.
As all of a sudden these like claws materialize and just onto you.
Is this your reflected or so?
He reflected himself.
He. Sorry.
The actual thing that it says, the caster suffers the same spell effect as the target.
I hate the wastes.
So you had to roll how many d10 or
Yep, I rolled 2d10 and
cool. That's my turn.
their turn.
My dice height.
Hey, peep.
21 to hit Finn
Yep.
Move.
and 18 to hit Finn.
Yep.
Okay. The first one.
That's when I
8
throw it
piercing?
and then it rolls a 20.
And 8 piercing. So 16 total. Barnabas, you're up.
No blood.
Nice.
Barnabas, being more accustomed to being hurt by special items instead of just normal shit, do the dogs look like they took the regular shit from Fenn's daggers?
It's hard to tell.
Give me a
That's wrong or not. And so Barnabas is going to chop down at the one that's been biting Fenn the most. And firstly, bonus action Crimson Right.
Move.
Fuck. I take 6 necrotic.
Oof.
Just gonna do one-handed. First attack. It's 10 to hit. It's a miss.
That's a miss.
It's a 17 hit.
That hits.
Thank you.
Which one?
It's the one that's been biting Fenn the most. I'm going to assume it's the one that Psycho slash
Okay.
at. Actually, it's bitch. There we go. It's 8. That is 6 lightning and
It's dead.
15 slashing. Get off my head! Bad doggy! And do these smell Fey Fiend, undead, anything like that?
Nope.
Cube.
And you're up.
Only some- the awkward mixture.
Daggers again.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the first one, then I'm gonna decide on the second. Okay.
Well,
Alright.
one of them dead.
Oh, yeah, I got him. Okay, cool. Let's get together. Sorry, I got distracted.
Onions, all
See.
percent of
20 and
flowers. Yeah.
26 to hit on the first.
So it's a natural 20?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
And
Make sure you double whatever that is.
plus the bonus.
So don't
4, 7.
Double just your dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dice was 4, so plus 3, 7 on the first. And
11.
13 to hit on. Nope. 19 to hit on the second. With. Let's see, 5 damage.
So 18 total.
yes.
Okay. It ain't.
With bow daggers, go steady. Oh my god. Does 12 hit?
No, yes. Just
It does. Cool. Con save. If it survives. 8 piercing.
20 on the
Yeah, it's
die.
with the other
How much
dagger-
piercing?
8.
Okay.
With the other dagger, that's 25.
That hits.
8 piercing.
It's dead.
Cool.
So bad way to
What course is this thing?
As they both pass, they become more material, less shadow.
Hey, Barney, does this thing look edible?
Those shadow mastiff thingies.
Is it the same Shadow Master thingies that were following Onion Arena?
No, that thing had a weird ass face.
That was
So the weird shadowy aura around it is dissipated, and now it's just a dog-like form on the ground.
Yeah.
There's a way to find out if it's eatable.
go for it.
I drag it out to the tinder pit.
Does anyone have any idea what these things are?
Shadow
Um,
dogs. Hellhounds.
Give me an intelligence check.
Nature or arcana or
I mean, they're not nature. They're not.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on the
They're
screen.
not arcana.
Might be our buddy. In the tower.
I mean that's the only two things that would modify this. So
Yeah.
Taking some of the from the weird rations of meat.
they are dogs.
Yep. They're some giant dog because it's a medium. It's a medium monstrosity. Monstrosity typically does not go is against nature, so you're not sure.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
Just make sure it didn't have any sort of that it wasn't something that would be present in the Feywild.
Nope.
Anybody got anything to help me out of here a little bit?
Barnabas is setting up a cooking spit.
Sorry,
Not so
no.
pleasantly rapid.
Unless you
I
just
like
wanna
to
roll
stop
again.
bleeding
the fire, spit
Uh,
straight through it, and then just setting it on top and
You
going
go
back
back
to
to
the
sleep.
bedrolls. Even though Barnabas is just a divot in the ground.
A sickly light surrounds you, and you feel worse for a brief moment before feeling relief.
Okay.
That's a 10 on a not a spell,
How closely are you listening to
Okay.
what's going on?
and that is you
I think
feel
he's
perception.
Oh, then the last thing you hear before you're going to sleep is,
I think he's gonna haul the other one out of the tin.
oh, then you're seeing Barnabas shove a spit from ass out mouth.
You could have gone the other way.
You probably would have seen a spit roasted boar.
Yeah.
Dude, the legs are not bound correctly. It is just tied all around in the worst makeshift. Like, never bring this guy to any kind of
Barbecue.
extracurricular event.
Hmm.
And it's just in bottle, out the mouth, over the pit. I'm gonna try it. I get back to sleep.
Quit attracting dogs.
Just make it spin.
I don't think that's me.
And there's like another corpse beside there if it cooks correctly. Good luck to you if it's finished cooking and you try a piece. We don't know if these are edible.
I'm not trying that shit.
But Barnabas will try it more. Just make sure it doesn't burn.
You wake up in the morning.
Sleeping in late.
Okay.
Yes.
Rested.
So short?
Long
Or is it
rest.
interrupted?
It'd be long rest
Sleeping
if
in
we
like
stayed
that.
later.
That heals me, doesn't it?
Yep.
Mhm.
And if Barnabas is going to try to learn how to collect the correct charcoal or onion for mint.
First, you need to find out trees. And welcome to
I wasn't sure if
Plains.
the tinder that we used was able to make it or not.
Probably not,
That's why I wanted to ask.
because that's part of the magical tinder or arcana
Okay.
tinder. It's typically something you have to like go and find like a
Yeah.
set piece that's like a set amount of wood that gets cut dwindled down to a certain size and a certain
Or you have to find an industrial-sized city that has been burned and razed to the ground and spend hours upon days collecting. Maybe.
probably not city wood because it's been tainted.
Okay.
Because you got to think about like you're wanting to use this for a spell. You don't want this to be
Just
tainted in any shape, form, or fashion. It's much like the concept of witches with sage. You can use any sage, but fresh sage is supposedly better than like if you freshly dry it and
Mhm.
like take care of it versus it's been sitting in a spot and it's absorbed all of this other auras and everything else.
I've never played a character that has access to find familiar or anything like that, aside from Icefire Peak, where we had enough gold that we could just buy the components in the town.
Right. And,
So,
see,
I didn't know about that.
That's the
Thank you.
that's the difference. And like if you're
Yeah.
in town, you can just go buy the components. If you're not in town and you're trying to make components, magical components, unless it's something like just Eye of Newt or
If it's a magical component with
Guano.
a gold price value, it's very, very distinct.
yeah. And with the fact that I think it's like 10 gold.
50
Yeah,
gold worth
10
of
it's 10
charcoal
gold
and
charcoals,
or incense.
charcoal, incense, spices, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
My thought process for specifically, especially now with the charcoal, is that would be the only thing Onion couldn't theoretically have on them, given their whole druid craft stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, like I said, it's the whole and using wood that's already been used in the city.
Mhm.
It's probably had something poured on it to
Like a lacquer to keep out termites and shit like that.
not even if you're thinking about like old time frame, it's probably had pitch and tar.
That's it. Thank you.
So
Which
like,
isn't going to burn correctly to make charcoal.
yeah.
Okay. I didn't know.
Smell
So
pretty bad.
the worst thing I can be told is no, and then explain why.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You're welcome. So you start your journey for the next day, which starts your last of the 3. The day goes by uneventfully. Night watch.
The weird dog thing is edible.
You actually gonna try to eat them?
Yep. Barnabas will try to eat it.
Tastes pretty funky, but
Dog is very bitter.
it's worse than that.
You can eat it. It's not that good.
I'll fast thing.
Right?
No, thank you.
Onion?
It doesn't look like it has any blood left.
This is just trying to make it.
So first we'll watch Natural 24-27.
I think Psycho needs to stop doing watches.
He's sleeping again?
What do we got?
That was a 4.
For second one.
Who's third watch?
I will. It was a 19 for third.
Okay. Close to the end of the first watch, you hear, yep, I think he's over here.
What?
Hello? Someone there?
And stepping out of the shadows comes 2 of those dogs. And following them is a small man
Oh,
with a staff. And he, yep, they're here.
Who are you?
None of your business.
Well, you're coming to our campground, so it's kind of my business.
I have no business with you, thus you have no business with me.
Who's your business with, then?
You have a fugitive.
We have quite a few, yes.
I mean,
we
technically, we're
are
all
fugitives.
we're asleep.
I think you're asleep.
Yeah, you're asleep. And technically, we're all fugitives in some form or fashion.
Well,
For the bounty hunter.
how many of you that you know of in your group have the audacity to call themselves an heir of a throne?
Well, there's one.
Okay. So he comes with me, and then we have no business with you. Yeah, I'll take care of this.
Is any of this
Trying to see if the and
Is any of this loud enough to possibly wake people up?
Not yet.
not yet. Well, I'll go ahead and wake him for you. Blat the horn.
And
Do you have a horn?
is this
Yeah.
this is the last
being
of
a
the 3
watchman,
days,
I
correct?
have,
Yeah.
Thank you.
horn.
Then
Oh, I can
I
put
am
my
not
shit on.
armored. Because I've been doing it every 5 days.
So, you're not gonna let him go easily?
If I can help it, but I'll wake him up at least.
That's fine. I got no qualms with you. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone, and I'll tell the rest to leave you alone too.
How many of us?
That's the fun part.
What's going on?
Ben's got a problem.
When does he not have a problem?
What?
Oh
Who else from inside the tent?
Are we all awake or no?
Oh yeah, you
Because I blatted the
Then
horn.
Barnabas is taking his time to transform. And then if it continues, immediately Crimson Riding afterwards.
okay?
Just from gathering what this guy is saying, it sounds like he has an army. But right now, it's just him and 2 dogs.
They still can't find you.
Onion is going to step out.
What?
Do they see anything?
I grab Onion's arm before he steps up. Okay, I'm pulling back into the tent.
Okay.
Position myself to pounce towards
So,
the
Onion-
stranger's voice
I know a little trick.
to move into
Right.
attack.
Disguise self.
You also have a werewolf with lightning claws next to you now. And he is on all
That was a
fours,
little
like,
premature. Thank you, but
there was Warhorn. Anytime that has been blown, it has been combat.
you gotta win with your mind, buddy.
Barnabas is now hearing voices. They're talking calmly. He is waiting.
Okay, cool. All right, so
You're going to disguise self in the tent.
yes,
You're going to cast a level 1 spell in the tent.
Fucking run it.
let's do it. All right, so what?
D20.
D20.
Okay.
what level is it?
Level 1.
Barnabas took 3 necrotic damage.
Okay.
15. And I guess I got that D100, right?
As
The lightning is visual, so it's probably glowing in the tent.
here's the fun part. As you go to cast your spell, all of a sudden you feel something has blocked it.
Anti-magic fields!
So does that mean his lightning's not showing? Or is it just
mine is
seeing him?
not a magical spell.
Gotcha.
No, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's not.
Casting.
It's yeah. He stopped. It's
Something along the lines of counterspell.
yes.
I have
Onion.
certain things that trigger on that, but it's my
I'm having performance issues. Any ideas?
performance anxiety.
Onion is going.
And as
Okay, it happens to a lot of them.
and for your perspective, because you're the only one out of the tent,
Yeah.
all of a sudden a older gentleman just appears, and he's in the midst of emotion,
Mm-hmm.
and he nods to the little guy, and he, gotcha. So, no more funny stuff. Let him come out. We leave you alone. If not, we have to take care of you.
So far, 2 dogs, talkative guy, and a badass.
If I may ask, what are you gonna do with him?
That's not for me to know. I've just been
Got the tank.
given an idea of
idea. There's a lot
go
of
take
shit
this
going on.
gentleman and bring him back to his family and let them do whatever they want to do with
Give
it.
me some stuff.
Start digging.
Dick.
Dig down.
The two black
If you can't
masters
cast magic, I can't
Yeah.
cast magic.
are
Fair enough.
circling the tent.
Can Barnabas try to sniff, pick out distinct sense of where people might be in accordance? How many? Like nothing's in visual.
Sure, give me that perception.
He was told patience.
Oh, I know.
I'm not gonna do the advantage. That's going to be a 15.
You only smell the two mastiffs.
Why is a man talking to dogs?
This
Why can the dogs talk?
That's your concern?
yes.
Barnabas is politely following orders because the last time that he
Onion is
Question.
going to again try to walk out.
I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't
I
mean
have
so harshly.
hair to a throat. I don't
You
even
walk
have-
out to see
It's a merchant republic.
a gnome dressed in black with a black staff, and an elderly gentleman in bright colored robes.
So now that guy's there, would I recognize either of the two, like their outfits or anything like that?
No.
So,
Barnabas is going to move to basically hover Finn. That way, if anything comes into attack, he can attack whatever does first.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've seen a child of the Fae.
A gnome?
Yes. I mean, they're far more distant than elves, but
Yeah.
technically they do have connections to the Feywild.
Okay.
So, yeah, these two just popped out of nowhere with their dogs.
Hey, yeah, they still haven't found you either.
I'm gonna kind of glance around, see if I can see any better than they can.
Give me a perception check.
Dark vision does not help in this case.
Nope.
This is invisibility.
then why you always gonna get us in trouble?
Onion does not see anything.
Sure they get
Onion actually loses sight of one of them for a second.
I have a merchant family and I don't even do that.
So,
We're very wealthy.
Mm.
Can, having been around people who have been very powerful and wiped villages away and blown people's heads away and such, just from the vibe I'm getting from these guys,
I'll put it this way: two casters just walked into an area with no qualms.
Also, to it doesn't matter. It's Player knowledge, not character
Yeah.
knowledge.
I was just trying to see if it.
Oh no, like it is that unsettling. Like two casters, one being a gnome at that, just walked into your camp like they
Hands
owned
up.
it.
And one pulled a Fritz where they cast, like, they counterspelled and no roll.
All right, so
Like, they have to just say bye.
I'm setting. I'm getting out of the tent. I step out of the tent.
When you do, the gnome looks over and yep, okay, yep, yep,
And
Is he the other guy?
yeah, he's
Pretty
still there.
I am
Do I
right.
know this other guy?
Nope.
No.
Barnabas is right behind Ben and now standing full.
How are they arranged? Like, it's just the goblin, or is it gnome?
No.
Gnome and the man are standing
Here you
right
go.
next to each other, right?
I don't.
Oh shit.
I don't think we can. I don't think we can take these guys.
Definitely no, we cannot take these guys.
I don't think
Are
we
they
can
standing
take
side by
one
side?
of them, let alone all of them.
The
I have the gnome.
okay, he's about 5 foot behind and to the left. Yep.
Gnome has the two dogs on the leash.
Nope.
Right,
Oh.
dogs are circled.
Oh, that's correct.
They're circling the table. Oh, well.
So there. Dogs will be taking one side at a time. Actually, just in case, because I don't want. Oh.
The map camera.
You'd put Fritz up, correct?
Yeah.
If Fritz was still out, I didn't want to have the box on the ground.
Lord Fitzgerald, the Pumpernickels, is not out.
Dane, how close are you to said Nomi boy?
Yeah, I'd probably be right here. For saying advantage. That's my best.
We can't take these guys.
Onion, you
Yeah,
stepped
just a minute.
out. Where did you
Onion's
step
probably
to?
about
Like-
here now.
Yeah. Well, I would want to have gotten just a little bit closer to the gnome. Just curious to see one.
Oh, okay.
That's why I put you there.
So probably there. Then-
Ben had just stepped out of the tent. Barnabas was directly behind Ben. Psycho, where did you end up?
Psycho's still in the tent.
I'm still in the tent, bro. I was just like baffled by the fact that
And swirly thing was the last remnants of a campfire.
Do you not have a... There should be a campfire in there.
Yeah, that's it. That's fine.
Oh, there it is.
So I would have to go around.
It was hidden underneath a very big vine.
Can I sidestep that?
What?
Can I sidestep that? Like go through those tiles?
Where at?
So I'm walking towards these guys, right?
Yep.
So the jig is up. Yeah.
Yeah. Your uncle has requested your presence.
My uncle. And he sent you with forces to request my presence.
You seem to have made a little bit of commotion as you go places. And, he wants you to go quietly.
or you could keep him in the waste with us because we're going to be stuck here forever and he won't cause any trouble for any of y'all.
See, that's the problem. People know that he's out here. People come looking for him. And Uncle be in tight situations. So, you come with us. We have no beef with your friends. And at this, like, he smiles, and when he does, a small cat appears next to him, and the Cheshire grin, like, comes up.
Just for the heck of it, I want to roll insight on that.
Okay.
Like, does he actually intend for no harm to come to Finn?
And Barnabas is going.
I
to
have
be-
no clue.
Barnabas is going to be trying to familiarize the gnome's scent.
You don't smell anything.
That's fucked up.
That's
Welcome
regardless,
to,
like,
welcome to when you rolled earlier. That's where you're like, the
Oh,
only
okay.
thing you smelt was the 2 dogs.
Yeah. Well, it's the dogs had then been circling, so it was okay. So the dogs aren't talking. There's a short man. Why don't I smell you?
So, I want to say I'm probably about here by now.
Staying on him, or
Yep.
Examining the two of them to see if I can maybe pick out what's caused this magic issue. Maybe.
Barnabas has clipped ears.
What do I need to? Do I need to roll?
Give me an Arcana check.
Now,
Oof, that's
it can
Worth
look
it.
like Ben owns, and there's a protector until Ben says stand down.
12.
Not knowing much about magic, because you've only recently got your magical powers, you've got no idea.
All right.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
Going with my arms behind my back. Well, if it's my uncle, about here, draw both daggers and slash on both.
Okay.
Uh,
Give me, wait. Oh, fun.
stunned.
Oh, son of a bitch! He brought the book out.
yeah, he's got the book out.
Oh, the Town of the.
And I'm
So
going down. I'm going
That's
down.
what I was
man.
worried about with the shadow dogs, because there's a lot of like folklore, like
Yeah.
enemies, like Black Dog of Death. That's what I thought those were at first.
23 to hit you.
Hits.
Okay, so first off, you take, before you can do your attack, 9 piercing damage. I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, 4.
All of a sudden, and for everybody else, you all see at the same time
1.
appearing off.
Oh, 7.
It's a saving throw.
This one?
Yeah. How far away can he do that? 10 feet from Finn is a white-skinned elf with a chain that wraps around Finn, and you are now grappled.
3 of us would have seen an elf like that. Yes, similar.
You two have.
Oh,
Barnabas had.
Yeah,
I don't-
Barnabas had.
Weren't there elves like that at the city, the
Yeah.
town, Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we just had more like interactions with them, but I
Yeah.
think they were there.
all right.
Grappled. You can't fight
So-
fair.
The interesting.
So you become your speed becomes 0.
should have known it was coming.
Well, what else was I gonna do? I'm not gonna go quietly.
Oh, right.
So are you still gonna attack?
Oh.
You're still gonna attack? Try to attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Finn is a psychopath.
So then the next fun part. So that's that. They were all waiting for something. So
No sneak attack for you.
I'm okay with it.
Changes a lot for Barnabas.
Which way?
Oh,
I'm
boy.
not saying
Are we about to
roll
lose
this
2
year.
characters?
Hey guys, welcome to the new campaign.
okay, that's a 5th level.
Woo! We don't even have 5th level spells, bro.
Hell no.
That's a success on
That's a
him not.
9th level character.
Mm-hmm.
No, 9th gets access to 6th level spells, I think.
And
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what that one does.
9th level character.
Could have gone quietly and tried to sneak out.
No magic.
The dogs would have not let him just sneak.
Mm-mm.
When it comes up to Barnabas,
I figured they'd smell me.
Good DM a question.
Choose a creature you can see within range. And you should make a wisdom saving throw.
As of
And
Barnabas,
12.
character.
That's
First
fail.
year class.
By what?
It's an inspiration.
You are paralyzed.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
So I just drop like a sack of.
Nope.
No.
You're frozen.
You're frozen with the chain around you, and this was the gnome. Okay.
And Dane's just going. Yeah, Dane's just gonna like.
Can I still growl at him?
I don't know if you can do that. You can oil can it.
There was an interesting thing with my character that I had shown you before.
Yep.
Dealing with chains.
Uh-huh.
I think this would be a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It's an 18.
You're able to.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I'm being
Anybody
held
doing-
back.
Yeah, I
By
would say Dane's gonna put a hand on Barnabas.
I have to get the other book for the third guy. Jesus.
And there is the
I'm down for fighting for everybody.
Barnabas is frozen stiff right now.
Right.
So
There's
let's
no
change-
way we're gonna
Like-
survive this.
Onion
Like
grab
barely taking a breath, frozen stiff.
Right.
Onion will grab onto Barnabas's arm, but is very much shaking. Like
Oh, you too?
not for the same reasons. They
Are.
very much understand this is a powerful magic user.
Mm-hmm.
This is something they would have had to avoid it in their home world.
Barnabas is staring in between Finn and the white elf above the gnome's head.
The chains.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm still growling.
That's fine. You can make another wisdom save if you'd like.
Yes. 8. Nope. That's 11.
What is his DC again? I know it's pretty high. Oh. Nice.
I simply wish I had sleep.
So, we take him now? No issues.
If he wasn't lying to us, maybe we'll see him again.
Doubtful, but you know, other things have happened.
It's fair.
Just don't kill the guy.
That's not up to me. My job was to collect, and then my debt will be paid.
Ah, so you're in debt. Got it.
Understand that for it.
So, he turns to the older gentleman. You may do it now. And all of a sudden, you see him moving at 3 times the speed, drawing on the ground. And when he's finished, there's a portal.
At least take the chain off.
No, we'll leave it there. And the white elf drags Finn to it. Still, give me another wisdom save, because this takes a wonderful, what takes normally 10 rounds, 2. So you can make 2 saves.
17.
Fail.
Jesus.
You can do it again.
Huh?
You get
Try
another one
again.
before they pull you towards it.
Nope. Nope.
And I will word it this way: the gnome is the lesser caster.
As the last one is going through the portal.
Oh no, they all walk over to the sigil that the older gentleman has drawn, and they all look at him, and as they drag Finn in, it was nice doing business with you.
Throwing
And he-
part of the campfire.
Huh?
Throwing part of the campfire. Like, it is, as they're doing the glowy shit of bye-bye.
Now I gotta check what this spell does. Because they came in, they
Oh,
came in,
shit. We prep spells.
yeah.
You guys might get to meet the cleric after all.
We might all be meeting new clerics. Depending on what this spell reacts.
They
Um,
seem
Just
discerning.
slap the red button on Psychon's belt.
If I had been able to say anything, I probably would have told you not to. I just wanted to make them bleed. Anger's a powerful emotion.
Barnabas hates chains and rope to tie people in manacles. It's the memory and fear, and then seething hatred.
Where did they get an elf?
Where did the gnome come from? We've never even seen a gnome before.
No.
you-
We've seen a half one,
oh, that's right.
and we've seen an elf, but we've never seen a gnome before.
Barnabas could have possibly seen a gnome.
Onion has most certainly seen a gnome.
I've seen one in books. They are not like the books.
Things that aren't human often end up in the same situation.
So you kick as you kick it towards him, it hits a spot 10 foot away from him, and you see a dome that has shimmer.
Yep.
And he
Damn
would have
it.
paid you. Too bad. And like he takes the coin purse, and they
Too bad you're so lawful.
a blue flash hits, and Finn and the whole group, along with the mastiffs, disappear.
Well, that was fun.
With his honor.
I tried.
And in 5 years' time, the quest for Finn.
I don't mind coming back. It'll be fun.
I'll put it this way. The thing that he used to increase his speed to make the portal faster
Time
is a
stop.
9th level spell.
Yep. Time stop. It's just a wonderful rendition of time stop. Oh, who
Onion,
wants to go burn down a college?
You said this last session too.
Burn down a college.
Yeah, you did.
Dude, I can barely remember 5 minutes ago.
You also said that last session.
and
The rest of your night is
You said that multiple sessions.
before that, Onion
You've also said that
breaks
before.
down streaming.
Yes.
Hyperventilating. Again.
so. That ends your next 3 days.
And now we have forge again.
It was a shame he had to go and get kidnapped.
No, this is more like a bounty.
Why would they need a bounty?
We were gonna get paid, apparently.
Yeah, you know how we are. I'd rather steal the money from dead people.
Let's do it.
We would be the dead people.
They'd
They'd be taking the money that we got. And
So
taking
what's
it
the
with them.
highest y'all can cast?
3,
3?
Yeah.
3rd level.
And he was one of them was casting 9th, and one of them was
Without
casting 5th.
I'm
shrugging.
talking one of these guys was at least 16.
And what's the highest you can cast?
17.
9th is the highest level.
Okay.
One of these guys was at least 17.
17, that's right.
Yeah.
So they were way higher up than we
It was one of those where Dane's like, we're not gonna just.
And they took time
17
stop
level
instead
caster
of
would be
finish.
about a CR 15. Yeah, no, that's not
Mhm.
good.
It's okay. We've already seen a CR 23.
We could have killed him, but then died.
Yeah.
I'm tempted.
Who's this?
We're also, if this guy's casting 9th level spells, Power Word Kill is not 9th. And we are all less than 100 HP max.
Yep.
That's
Fair enough.
instant death for everyone.
Fair enough.
Don't remember.
Power Word Kill is 7th.
I think one of them has that.
Oh,
Pretty sure Powered Kill is a 9th level spell.
Was it the one leading it?
Probably.
Yeah, 7th. Stun might be 7th then. Because I know there's a 2-level difference between the
And
Power
it
Word.
was
And then there's like Power Word Harm
That's
that is
a
8th level.
Don't know about that one.
I think.
I don't know. This guy didn't take. Yeah, he doesn't have power to kill.
It is an form.
Yeah, but yeah,
The
no
let's
saves.
see what
Just dead.
spells.
Cornflakes.
Forget save or die.
Well, there's one less person that Barnabas has to
No.
worry about inadvertently
Power
killing.
word kill made me think of the character in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay, none of them had power word kill, but there was one of them that had finger of death.
That's it.
What was that, dude?
You touch a creature,
It deals a fuck ton of damage, and if they die, they come back as a zombie under your control.
Immense amount of necrotic damage.
yes.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, no chance.
If it knocks you down to 0
If
HP, you
if
die.
anything, it looked like you had a werewolf bodyguard.
You looked pretty cool.
Squishy probably.
No, it was more like didn't even get to slash.
I was gonna low-key his ass.
Oh no, that was like they were all sort of waiting for something and had like held spells and held.
Yeah. There's the fact that also seeing all the spell work that was happening without any ill effects whatsoever.
And
Oh, yeah.
Are there people
Was
in your
this
world
like-
that can bypass?
if
Yes.
it wasn't for both of them holding Barnabas, it would have been slightly different.
Okay, so finger of death, 7 plus 30 necrotic damage on a failed save.
God,
Yeah.
I had 49 HP.
Wait, so what's the average damage on that?
78 plus 30.
78.
Jesus.
That's 48, 48, 2 is 24, plus an additional
Y'all better
5,
find God.
because of the average dice. Or sorry, plus an additional 7, it's going to be 30,
Oh yeah. What do I mean?
No, those are mine.
You sure?
32
Yeah.
plus 30, so
I thought I
62
put one
damage
in
to your
there.
average.
No,
like
you
saved
grabbed
last
it.
time. I did.
Grabbed it.
62. So, yeah, that would have instantly killed literally anyone but Onion, because Onion has resistance to necrotic.
83 HP.
Fair enough.
Well, 80 at the start.
A humanoid killed by this spell rises at the start of your next turn as a zombie that is permanently under your command, following your verbal orders to the best of its ability.
That's who was spying on us.
Huh?
That's who was spying on us.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Where everybody failed except for me and Onion.
I told you.
It was a scry spell, yes. You guys were correct on that.
Yes. We just didn't think who. it
I like how
was.
there's people apparently on horseback and then bounty hunters with weird shadow dogs that can just freely come in and out of the wastes.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
Probably under the whole they're fugitives thing. Which means I guess the Ebon Gauntlet could be out there for you guys, right?
Uh-huh.
Likely.
But we killed most
Evan
of them.
Gauntlet sticks to the law.
And they're not happy
gonna
with
enter
you,
the
are they?
list.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching tonight. I hope you have enjoyed our D&D session. We play D&D every Thursday at 7 if things are provided. And then on Saturdays at 8 a.m. it appears on my YouTube if you happen to miss any of our wonderful instances. Also, come and check us out for gaming and whatnot. Thank you guys so much for everything. I'm Shinigami Tabris. I hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you are. Until next time, everyone, peace.